témoigne, la séance est ajournée.
Pierre Elliott Trudeau, thanks for the memories. I'll certainly never forget your long legacy of disastrous policymaking, from runaway deficit spending to official multiculturalism to your national energy program. It's actually tough to pick which one's the worst. PET, you've certainly left your mark on this great country. And official, or shall I say forced, bilingualism is truly the policy that just keeps on taking. A new report from the Fraser Institute lays out the cold, hard facts. $2.4 billion. That is what Canada spends on bilingualism every year. No need to translate between the lines. $2.4 billion bucks shelled out by taxpayers to pay for services that are largely forced upon them. A damaging policy that does far more to divide this country than it helps to bring us together. Enforced, blatant favoritism of our French-speaking population while snubbing Western English Canada. It's a bilingual boondoggle, and it's time for some Canadian common sense. $2.4 billion spent every year by taxpayers on French language services. That's some serious dough. And it wouldn't be such a tough pill to swallow if it generated $2.4 billion and even $1 in economic benefit. But the Fraser report sees some very little in economic benefits from bilingualism. It's a money pit. But the birth of bilingualism didn't come about from economic common sense in the first place. It's not about pursuing the greatest overall benefit to the greatest number of Canadian people. The uproar over the Montreal Canadiens hiring Randy Cunneyworth, a uni-lingual coach, summarizes the situation so well. The outrage had the organization, a private company, actually apologizing to the people of Quebec, to fans who consider French more important than winning. But the biggest problem with official bilingualism is that most Canadians just don't need it. It's yet another example of French favoritism forced upon the rest of us. Here are some of the raw numbers on language in this country. Only about 17% of Canadians are bilingual, 17%. More than half of them are Quebecers. Outside of Quebec, only 130,000 people in all of Canada speak only French. Look at it this way. If you take Quebec out of the equation, just look at the rest of Canada, sans Québec, as far as the rest of Canada is concerned, only 130,000 can actually argue that they actually need French language services instead of English. 130,000. So why are all the other provinces spending all this money on a speck of the population? Case in point, Yukon Supreme Court ordering the government to build a $15 million school to service 41 French high school students. Money that's not going to other students who deserve access to those funds. It's written right into the Official Languages Act. When French speakers account for as little as 5% of the local population, they have a right to those special services. This is all blatant discrimination against English Canada, enforced by Trudeau's arbitrary policy, which was supposed to bring about national unity. Remember that? Way to go, Pierre. In our public sector, we've seen some ridiculous recent examples where a bilingual outcry is causing more harm than good. Pressure to draw from a bilingual pool of talent, picking one of only 17% of our population for important positions on the Supreme Court of Canada, our highest court in the land, or as Auditor General. No one from the 83%, even if they're the most qualified person for the job. Forget about 83%. Let's focus on the 17. And the time taken to translate all these boring government documents with their legalese must slow snail-like government processes even further. Meanwhile, today's Fraser Institute study has found that Quebec is doing more to protect French by actually restricting the growth of English. Quebec isn't interested in bilingualism, and they don't have to play by the same rules as the rest of the country. They don't have to play the same bilingual boondoggle as the rest of Canada. It's in their constitution. Yes, Quebec's Charter of the French Language, also known as Bill 101, has a different definition. You see, French is essentially Quebec's official language. They have their own set of unique language rules to protect their cultural identity. Bill 101 not only forces private businesses in Quebec to have French on their signs, English business owners are forbidden from having English-only signs if they want to. Even Irish pubs and their language cops have been going after big multinational businesses. Not only do they have to comply with expensive labeling requirements across this country, companies like Best Buy might have to change their name. I mean, can you imagine Fort McMurray slapping down the law on Baton Rouge, that New Orleans steakhouse, forcing them to call themselves, what, Red Stick? And remember Air Canada, our national carrier that's supposed to be a private enterprise, was successfully sued for $12,000 because a French couple ordered a 7-Up in French and got a Sprite? My point is this. We as a nation need to reevaluate Trudeau's debacle, a decision that cost us billions of dollars, continues to cost us billions each year, enforcing discriminating hiring practices and allowing for a blatantly unequal set of rules that provides favoritism from one group of Canadians over another. Bilingualism has simply gone too far, and it continues to grope for more power over our lives. Please stop the inefficiency. Stop. Arrête the language discrimination. That's Canadian common sense.